What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me, equally as always, is Rick.
Hello, everybody.
For those of you familiar with this version of the show, no, we don't mince words, we like to dive straight in. So with that in mind, Rick, what are we doing today?
Steven Universe Future, Episode 3, Rosebuds. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Alrighty, I assume this one's going to deal with the rose quartzes again. That being said, though, rosebuds is a dirty word.
It is.
Don't Google that. Or do, you should be 18 if you're watching this.
Yeah, we sometimes say the fuck word.
We do worse than that. Like, fucking straight in, we're just, like, looking at rose quartz. Is that not, by the way, when he hung that above the door, it was just like, is that not the worst feeling when you hang a picture up and you look at it and you go, I've fucking done that, crooked?
Yeah, totally. Back where it came.
I love putting it in the bathtub and while sitting on the toilet. You're just like, do you really want to look at a lavish painting of your mother every time you take a shit?
Yeah, getting a little ominous-y.
Oh, it's you people!
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Wow. I saw that coming. Like, to be fair to Greg, I understand why the humans were upset, but Greg was old enough to be everyone's father, and he did not feel comfortable.
Yes.
That is adorable.
Yeah, everyone just having a sex cruise, it's great.
What? Oh, that's adorable, trying to mimic Holly Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Elf bowling.
They're a bunch of dumb jocks, and I love it. Have they had kids or something? Is it the ruby? Oh, it's the rose quartz. I said it at the beginning of the episode, so I thought the rubies were just fucking with them.
Yeah, this is the real rose quartzes. Yeah, so they were just thrown under the bus.
Yep. You can't just ask why people are short. Oh, I hate the way that person talks. We all know someone who talks like that, and that's the problem.
I like this one.
I don't like people not wearing shoes. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, I also don't like people in sandals, but you know.
Sandals, at least you're covering the bottom of your feet.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fucking prude. I don't care about it in the sense that people are fucking showing their feet. I care about it because it makes me cringe, because I live in an area where there's fucking glass everywhere.
Yeah. It makes me feel weird because, like, we have shoes for a reason.
Yeah, that reason is there's a bunch of fucking boozers around here, and people are pricks.
Yeah.
I would fucking lose my mind.
Getting commentary on eating, yeah.
Oh no, is Greg gonna freak out too? Yeah, alright, fair enough, Greg.
Oh,
The drawing was weird there, and it looked like the cable was around her neck.
yeah.
Oh no, we know what that's code for.
Yeah.
Oh, right, cool. I don't know what bounties are. Because as we know, gems don't need bathrooms.
No.
Except for maybe Amethyst, because she eats a lot. Thank you. I like that. It sounded like Garnet was going to comfort her and try and fix things, but no, this is weird.
Yeah, this is super weird, yeah.
To be fair, until the one that looked exactly like Rose touched her, Pearl was doing a fucking good job.
Yeah, she was, yeah. I mean, like, props to Garnet for admitting that she's overwhelmed as well.
Yeah.
Because it must be difficult for her.
She's even got the gem in the same place.
Yeah. So it's clear that our Rose Quartz, as in Pink Diamond, modelled herself on probably exactly that one.
I mean, Pearl also just straight up said that rose quartzes are Pink's creation anyway.
Yeah.
That was a good awkward laugh. Kudos to the VA. Oh no!
No, not this one. Not this one.
That was adorable. She hasn't said a fucking word. Except for those couple to
Well,
Pearl.
she said, yeah, like a couple of things, yeah, just to Pearl. And only to Pearl.
Oh. Oh, this is painful to watch, man.
Man, conversation time.
Man. Greg got out fucking early and, can't blame him even more now. Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed the theme kick in there.
Yeah.
That's a weird sentence, but yeah, it makes sense given the context. Fucking hell. Alright, thanks for shattering the tension, Amethyst. It was much needed.
It was, yeah.
Oh, the painting's inside. Yep, there you go. Jesus Christ, man. That was a weird fucking roller coaster of depression littered with laughter.
Yeah, it was an unnecessarily heavy episode, and yet I think it was the one that had the most laughs out of all of them so far.
I don't think it was unnecessarily heavy, considering the subject matter.
I mean, okay, so it was exactly as heavy as it needed to be, maybe, but it was more than I signed up for going in, and, you know, it played out well enough.
Sure, would this have been the first episode which really hammered home the point that, no, this is not going to be as light and breezy as regular Steven?
I think it was, yeah, because, like, I think the only thing we had before that was Smokey having the inner monologue of we can't fix everything and we need more power, we need something more. Hell, even with Jasper, just having that argument where you can kind of see both sides. Just in general, this series being slightly more mature than Steven Universe Basic, it's a theme that goes forward.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Because there was a bit of a gap between the movie and this coming out.
Yeah.
Before even that, Steven Universe Season 1 came out, like, at least 5 years, maybe 6 or 7, before Future started. The fan base would have grown.
Ideally, at least.
Well, yeah. Then you got pricks like us who are just old men who like cartoons anyway. Yeah, we kind of already touched upon what we thought of the episode, so let's jump straight into what's your favourite moment, Rick?
My favourite moment was Greg just going, nope, and noping out. How about you? What was your favourite?
Rather unsurprisingly, it was the exact same moment because you already knew Greg's reaction was going to be stellar, but it was just like, despite everything, Greg is a weirdly mature adult. He entered the situation, I can't handle this, so I'm going to leave. Bye.
Yep.
Is it a bit irresponsible leaving it all on Steven? Yeah, a tad, but things could have gotten a lot weirder if Greg stayed around, I think, especially the one that looked the spit of Rose.
Yeah. I think there's a weird reversal of roles here as well, where Greg was always the one that Steven could rely on for human stuff, and now Steven's having to be the one that the unbubbled gems rely on for a mixture of human and gem stuff, because he's like the only one that knows it both from both sides, you know?
Yeah, because no matter how much Amethyst, Pearl and Garnet have grown, they still look at things from a gem's perspective more often than not.
Yeah, they still are gems.
But yes, Rick, before we get too bogged down, do you have an MVP to add to our magnificent leaderboard?
I think this is the one where we can finally give it to Steven, because as much as I enjoyed the Peppy Rose Quartz, I think Steven actually added more to the episode by being able to, you know, have the conversations that he needed to have, and I think he carried it more than any one specific Rose Quartz.
Yeah, I feel you. The Rose Quartz definitely feel like a collective this episode, rather than like the three of them made the episode what it was, as opposed to a single one.
Yeah. How about you? Who's your MVP?
Call me biased, call me a fuck, call me whatever you want, but I'm giving it to Pearl.
Sure.
She managed to hold it together for a surprisingly long amount of time, and then when she finally crumbled and broke, it's so funny when she does, because she's the perfect, pristine person, and then when it gets too much, she's just like, this is weird, right?
Yes, I must go to the bathroom, and then she just does one.
And again, Pearl's in the same boat as Greg as far as being infatuated with Rose is.
Yes.
Like, don't get me wrong, Garnet adores Rose from a certain point of view, but she was never in love with Rose.
Yeah, Garnet is herself because of herself, whereas Pearl has these unrequited feelings for Rose Quartz that have been going on for generations. I found it cute how the sleepy Rose Quartz was like, man, if I had a Pearl, I wanted to be just like you. And I think that was really the thing that drove Pearl over the edge more than anything else.
I mean, it's what pushed her towards the edge. The actual going over the edge was the one that looked like Rose finally talking. Because that was her first time speaking in the episode, as far as I'm aware. And Pearl was just like, I need to get out. I need to leave. This is bad. But yes, we're going to leave it there today, guys. Join us again next week for episode 4 of Steven Universe Future. We hope you join us then.
Bye, everybody.